The benefits of nature and forest bathing. The aim of nature and forest therapy is to slow down and become immersed in the natural environment. The rhythms of nature as we walk slowly through nature, seeing, listening, smelling, tasting, and touching. We bring our rhythms into step with nature. Nature and forest bathing is like a bridge. By opening our senses, we bridge the gap between us and the natural world. When we are in harmony with the natural world, we can begin to heal. Our nervous systems can reset themselves. Our bodies and minds can go back to the way they ought to be, no longer out of whack. We are refreshed and restored. We may not travel far on our nature walk, but in connecting us with nature, forest bathing takes us all the way home to our true selves. The benefits of forest bathing. Forest bathing has many benefits, including creating Kung Fu fighter cells, NK cells, decreased risk of heart attack, protection against obesity and diabetes, more energy and better sleep, mood-boosting effects, decreased inflammation, clearer and more comfortable skin, soothing relief from sore muscles, and anti-inflammatory terpenes. Creating Kung Fu fighting killer cells. Okay, so your body doesn't actually do martial arts, but it does have a natural killer cell, and they do have NK cells, and they're just awesome. These NK cells selectively seek out and destroy cancer cells and bacterial infections in your body. They're also smart enough to target a viral infection once inside your cells without destroying the entire cell. One Japanese study demonstrated that after a 3-day camping trip in the forest, participants averaged a whopping 50% increase in NK cell activity. Forest bathing has been scientifically shown to increase immunity, decrease the risk of cancer, and help you recover from illness faster. One study showed that even looking at trees through a hospital window increased recovery time for surgery patients. Not only does forest bathing enhance NK cell activity, but it also increases their number, and for a significant length of time. The most positive effects can last for more than 30 days after a nature and forest excursion. Decreased risk of heart attack. Multiple forest bathing studies have demonstrated its ability to significantly reduce blood pressure, stress levels, and pulse rate. A trip through the woods will also increase your body's adometin levels. These have anti-inflammatory effect on your blood vessel cells and have been shown to decrease the risk of heart attack. Protection against obesity and diabetes, increased adiponectin, and also inversely related to obesity and insulin resistance. The substance is secreted by fat cells and regulates our fat metabolism, glucose levels, and weight gain. Forest bathing reduces blood glucose levels, and even in diabetics. Diabetic patients did a forest bathing walk every 8 months for 6 years. Even though their time spent forest bathing was very spaced out, their blood pressure and their levels went down. More energy and better sleep. Many of us notice the revitalization feeling we get from taking a deep breath in natural location. It's not just your imagination. Forest bathing has been shown to increase vigor and fight fatigue. At the same time, it triggers hormones and processes in our body that improve sleep. It's also been shown to reduce dopamine and cortisol levels, meaning it reduces stress and calms the body and mind. Mood-boosting effects. A small study of 19 men showed that anxiety, depression, and confusion levels were improved after a forest bathing trip. They compared the forest walking groups to one walking group in an urban area. Even though both groups had health benefits of exercise, the forest bathing group clearly won. This is just one example of the many studies showing that mood-boosting effects of forest bathing. Decreased inflammation. Forest air is noticeably fresher than city air, or even than other natural environments. Since the trees are busy converting CO2 into fresh oxygen for our lungs, not only is the air fresher, but the compounds naturally released by the trees decrease inflammation. The D-limonene found in some forest air reduces lung inflammation. Those with breathing problems like asthma or COPD have shown improvement after forest bathing, and oxygen is increased in their body. Clearer and more comfortable skin. Inflammation is the cause of many issues in the body, including central skin disorders. Those with eczema and psoriasis can see benefits after forest bathing. Terpenes are some of the main anti-inflammatory components expressed by trees into the forest air and are mainly found in the conifers of the cypress, fir, and pine trees. Soothing relief for sore muscles. There are over 40,000 known terpene structures, and they have a wide variety of positive effects on the body. Osteoarthritis relief, reduced joint pain and inflammation, and decreased neck and back pain are just some of the proven benefits. Anti-inflammatory terpenes. Different terpenes also have proven to be effective against inflammation in the brain, liver, and pancreas to keep these vital organs healthy. The terpene bornol protects the brain and nervous system and may help protect against degenerative brain diseases that stem from inflammation, like Alzheimer's. Nature and forest bathing helps fight against cancer cell growth, and that's due in part to the terpene D-limonene. This terpene has an anti-tumor properties, and studies have shown its effectiveness against breast, intestine, pancreas, liver, and colon cancers. Slow down and notice what's noticing you. How often should you forest bathe? Most of the studies showed benefits when participants went on forest bathing trips every 1 in 4 weeks. The more often you can go, the better. However, positive results were still seen even after 7 days after forest bathing trip, and even as long as 30 days later. Enhance the experience with earthing. Since the idea is to connect with earth, grounding or barefoot shoes help improve the experience. This also enhances your perception of the surroundings, depending on the area you're in and the exact circumstances. You can also kick off your shoes and go barefoot. Electromagnetic exposure from wireless devices, cell phone towers, and other modern-day technology saturates our environments. Earthing and forest bathing gives us a way to reset our natural electromagnetic fields and center the body.